stick did you end up with?
I still have the Thrustmaster Warthog.
What did you go for as a base? Or
Twice.
The
God.
JPEG or whatever.
Because I went with one that I've got the original straight.
That's a post-heart.
Mounts.
Takes forever.
I wouldn't mind a Verpal or the Wing 16EX, the one with the 2 extra thumb hats and the extra master switch thumb. That would be cool.
Sorry, I meant
Conan, what
I'm Spider.
sparrows you got?
The latest, the P's. You're gonna force me doing you're gonna force me on Fox ones. I'm gonna get the best ones I can get.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of throwing that out there.
Well, what's the best Fox ones? The L's?
P's.
The P's? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I have the best. I brought my A-10C. Those are Fox 2s. They got Fox 2s in there.
I think the 14 can only go to the MH.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, those are good too.
They are a dip.
But there's no 14th in here. I was asking to be a real, but nobody. Or rather, we didn't have 14 to begin with.
On train, sir.
I've already got a Spider 29, 140.
You up already?
Negative. I'm to your right.
Okay. No, they're on patrol.
Savio on Sluggers training.
Yes, sir.
Calling me, sir? Oh, crap, I'm in the shit.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that already makes me worried.
Alright, set up my configuration.
Before we start the mission, I would like to wish Doxy happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Doxy.
Happy birthday,
Doxy.
Thank you, guys.
Coming
What have you started, Flyer?
A solid 21.
I was going to say, how old are you now?
Huh.
I'm barely legally allowed to drink in the States.
My canopy
He's a baby.
on the A10 still refuses to close.
It's a baby.
That's nice. Now you, to commemorate your birthday, Doxy, you now have to fly the MiG-21.
Oh boy.
No, don't wish that on me.
Come on, it's a flying coffin.
That's just cool.
It's supposed to be a happy day, not a sad one.
Yeah, is it your birthday today?
Well, yes.
And you're spending the evening with us?
Yes.
Oh.
To be fair, he's
thought you had a
hungover from
girlfriend.
yesterday.
I'm not going to drink from Sunday till Monday.
Hey guys,
I already drank.
my canopy still won't close.
Sounds like a you problem. You don't need it, you can take that off.
No, I really don't need it. It's not like the Jeff where if you had the canopy off, you just choke to death.
Did you have this problem last week?
I wasn't here last week, but I had this problem 2 weeks ago.
I can't get into the server.
What's active?
We're just doing Fox 1s today.
Yep. Just like last time.
What runway's active?
Oh god. I'm gonna go ahead and try and do this.
The one towards,
classes.
the one we're down by.
Who read the briefing sheet?
I didn't see a briefing sheet.
What's
It's on the page before you jump in your aircraft.
Alright, blast entering runway 24. Ready for takeoff.
Am I stating the obvious again?
No infos on the briefing. I mean, only known threats and TACAM description.
When?
But,
The weather.
yeah, but no infos on what to do. I mean, the objective or...
I guess the wind is in your direction.
Okay.
See how many knots it takes for the canopy to go bye-bye.
Yeah, you were asking for the runway, okay.
Yeah, usually the runway direction is chosen by the wind. Though sometimes it can be chosen opposite of the wind. if ILS is available on the other side and the wind is not too strong.
Oh, we're gonna have some fog here, aren't we? That's some ground level.
There goes the canopy.
Bye, canopy.
Rearming complete. Yeah, this is the map I did my check ride on when two of us was there.
I missed two of us.
That was a long night.
Yes, I remember when me and Grump did a cap in two F-15s. That was a long night, wasn't it, Grump?
Operation Blue Flu?
I think it was that, yeah. We were patrolling near the airfields.
I remember Keese didn't have radio, and I was right behind him on the takeoff roll, and when we did the takeoff roll, he didn't know that we were doing the takeoff roll. So I went full burner, expecting he knew that we were doing the takeoff roll, and hit his wing.
Ah.
And he just kind of sat there.
You leapfrogged each other taking flight lead so we could hand the video in so that we could get our check ride confirmed.
Yeah. I remember that. That video's still up, by the way.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yep.
shit. Oh, shit.
It's still on the channel.
Have I demonetized your channel, by the way? I do apologise for last week, but somebody asked for an unbleeped version.
I just roll. Yep.
Yeah. Because bleeped versions are just not fucking cool, man.
Such a traffic moody taking the active 2-4 and taking off.
Everybody stay down.
Okay. Really holding short on the 2-4.
Shut down the engines.
No,
Why?
I'm gonna put this across to our illustrious seer. Wouldn't it have been better just to have a hot bird if we're doing demonstrations?
I did I modified this to work for you guys. I had in the queue already.
Okay.
I've had the amount of time today I was working on the campaign. I go to load it up today, and the thing crashed as soon as it tried to load.
Dang.
Oops. Okay. Well, I went out with my RC plane today.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
First time on flight.
What is it?
It's just a trainer. It's a one trainer. WOT. But it's my first IC on a powered plane in 3 years because of COVID and other things. I played with some gliders, but it's the first time I've took an IC engine up. Now, next time, I get to take my 35cc petrol.
So, this is me asking questions because I'm kind of ignorant to that. Is that, I mean, do you have like a camera on it to where you can actually kind of see
No,
what you're doing? Or it's...
You stand on a spot on the ground and you watch the plane go around you and you do the controls as if you were in the cockpit, but you're not going to stand still, so it's very easy to lose orientation very quickly.
It's the old way. It's the old man's way. The best way.
Oh, you're older than me.
It's
Right.
just like my old helicopter. You ever tried to learn how to fly a helicopter without VR?
Yeah, I fly a helicopter.
I had the training. Before they came out with helicopters crash and put back up again. I started out with the ones when they crashed. Spent $150, and that's when you got the bracket and the training on.
Yes, I started off with the forearms, and then somebody said to me, you know, there's a much easier way of doing this, don't you? And I looked at him and went, well, if I did, I would be doing it. He went, what you want to get is a kid's hula hoop, shrink it down a little bit, attach it to your skids, and you don't get stuck on a ball at each corner, you just roll round the ring. And it's like, clever. I said, you've been watching me learn to fly for about 3 months. He went, yeah, I was just wondering how long before you figured it out. I said, I wouldn't figure it out. No.
They don't fucking know that thing exists. What the hell are you talking about?
Exactly.
I despise those people. They're like, you know you can do this, right? I'm like, no, if I would have known that, I would have been fucking doing it!
Yes, exactly.
I was gonna see how long it took for you to figure it out. Well, how do I fucking know if that?
How am I gonna figure it out? I don't fucking know it exists.
I despise when people do that. It's like, oh, let's take it long. See how long it would take before you can figure it out. It's like, I don't even know it exists. What am I looking for?
Demonstration.
All right.
Let's take it up from.
Sochi. Ready, Tony? All right, take off. We're gonna turn north. Get up to 10,000, to 15,000. Then we'll go on. Roll on the first target.
Dogfight, but yeah.
That catches something on fire. That's your responsibility.
Really get the for
Everybody else stay down.
But I'm already out.
Probably land then.
I'm gonna go with the either back out gracefully and let it disappear into digital oblivion.
Blasty Sochi Tower, clear for the initial 2-4.
Roger, turning in downwind 2-4.
Do you
Yeah,
know
me
my
calling.
PC keeps getting stuck?
I'm behind you. What's your speed?
465.
I take it we're all doing Fox 1s in type similar aircraft.
Yeah.
Actually, no. We'll say this easy. We are all doing Type 1s in type similar aircraft. So all US. Equivalent.
Well, I don't have the 18, so I can take a 15, but
Probably be better.
Blasty Sochi
Yep.
Tower, clear to land 2-4.
in that
Because
case,
If we're trying to,
With
if we're
land,
using
Pulling back.
a similar,
Let me know when you join up.
if we're using a
It's a
similar
Desi!
airframes and missiles, the effect is not going to be the same.
Hi, what a surprise.
Yeah.
We'll
So-
get the principles and then apply it to different areas. Oh, somebody's gone for the Maverick. That was fine. Yes, that's fine. Our Air-to-Air Commander. Maverick.
Oh, lunch. For
I
lunch.
thought that you throttled back, but I couldn't slow down in time.
That's okay. That's why it
What's your speed in the box?
is 300.
That's funny. What, where you got hit by a cart?
And it turned to 130. Fence in and keep your missiles hot. Alright. The purpose of today is we're going to show two-man element fights on Fox 1. Wingman and wingman and leader. Somebody's going to declare who's going to be the shooter and who's
Damn,
going to
it
be
hit you
the
that
press.
hard, huh? It's like a 1 mile an hour
The whole
collision,
target
it'll still
is
hurt you.
to set up your own individual grinder in this situation. With Fox 1, what's Fox 1 do to the enemy's radar when they launch?
Immediate alert.
Yeah, but what can the enemy? What's the restrictions on the enemy's radar? You guys should know all this.
depends on what exactly you're at, what answer you're asking for here. What does it do with radar? The enemy's radar?
It depends on the platform. Like for the F-15, F-18, anything like that, they've got jammers on. Then their jammer will come on and then reduces the effectiveness of their own radar.
No jammers. What is his radar have to do to keep that Fox 1 missile going?
Oh, you're talking about his. Yeah, he has to keep it locked.
Yeah.
He's got to keep the target locked and painted.
Yep.
Can he launch on another person, or is he going to lose the? Yeah. So the whole purpose of this is with the team members rolling out. With the team, is one person is the, how can I say, the wild weasel guy in the formation. He's going to have him launch on himself. The other one is going to press and kill that target.
Makes sense.
Basically, we're doing carrot and stick.
Yep.
I don't like carrots. I like potatoes.
You would.
Well, whittle it to look like a potato, a carrot, and you're fine. Don't forget to dye it yellow.
Conan slotted in, you're right.
Benson.
Alright, let's find a good.
Just a quick one for everybody.
Conan 15 in 10.8. Ready to go.
What? Just as a quick check to everybody, what does fencing mean to people?
Prepare to fight. Turn on radar. Turn off lights. Go attack form.
Conan combat spread.
Go, combat spread to the right.
Yep. When you fence in, basically you get ready for a fight, which you don't show them where you are, so no lights, no form lights, no ARB, vision lights, anything like that, because especially if it's low light, you're going to tell the opponent exactly where you are.
So Conan's in a good position, could be a little bit closer. Because he went up to concentrate, yeah, he is a little closer. He's about a half mile. And of course, the targets are not.
Oh, like on the F-18 one. That's good.
You're not sure. Use labels, get an idea of where your opponent is and how far they are and how far you need to be. Got Maverick showing an example. Perfect.
F-18 also has. We're using only Fox 1, so we still
Yeah, this is good news today.
Yay!
I'm gonna climb up to 20.
Okay, climb.
How can we extend the range of our missiles?
Be very
loud.
loud.
The better, the higher and faster you go, the better.
Can you extend the range of the missile by putting a smaller warhead on it and putting in more fuel?
Let's see.
But if you're using Sparrows on an F-18, you
They
get
go to-
loft. But if you use Sparrows on a 14, they do not loft.
That's right.
So I do not know if they loft on the 15 either.
I-
So that's something to think about.
No, they don't.
So only the
Hello,
F-
hello,
they only
everybody.
loft on the 18.
Right back.
Okay.
Yeah.
On there. too.
What would you like to
Where are they?
Jack,
They're-
probably.
They're flying.
I would like them to
They're
not fly.
they're cold right now. They're in that orbit. As soon as we get in the detection zone, they'll be alerted.
How far out?
40 miles, 125. Angels 20.
So this setup is nice and all, but what would you do as a 2-ship against a warship in this?
Roll away.
Yeah.
Well,
Like the Wild Weasel and then going for the kill sounds good if you're a 2-ship versus a singleton, but this is a 2-ship versus a 4-ship.
This first group is dumb.
Well, okay.
I got him.
Okay.
I got him on radar.
I think they also got only Fox 2s.
Still.
But I only got one contact.
Okay, trust me, they're not dumb and they do dislike you as of now.
Especially if you let me get into one of them.
Correction, I got 2.
Yeah, they'll start popping up.
Yeah, they were flanking beforehand.
Yeah, I just turned them into you.
Oh, they see you, they're going full afterburner.
Alright, Conan, you press. I'll weasel. So the whole object is to try to push in to your safe port zone, but get them to commit to a missile launch and have them, what do you call it? Whoever has the missile lock will defend, go into the notch to missile.
How would you know if you're being logged? Because it's a
Get a launch now.
Oh, you'll know. Yep. Conan, Fox 1.
It's a universe. Everybody gets pinged for the RWR.
I'm defensive.
Conan, cranking left.
Okay, one has gone cold, the other 2 are hot. Sorry, the other 3 are hot.
They're marking.
Yes, I can reach it.
Broke lock. Offensive.
Where is it?
Yep, my Sparrow ain't gonna hit this guy.
Fox 1.
Nope.
Lead guy.
I'll get that.
Flash.
Okay, Conan, turning hot on the big group.
Got one turning north. Offensive on him.
And then you have one Fox 2 inbound. Flare, flare, flare.
Oh, shame.
It's 1 versus 3 now.
Fires offensive. One coming north.
Oh. 1 versus 3, I forgot.
Another small fight nonetheless. What's the whole aim of your engagement with the enemy?
Don't get into a merge.
Yep. So, if one of you is bait, should the bait be in front or behind?
Behind us.
But you want them to take the bait first?
Well, you know, they should run behind us. Shoot it. You know what I meant.
Shoot ideally should be trail and the bait is lead.
I have
Funny.
a
I just said that.
question for
What?
you. Yeah, someone named Frank. Conan, in the 18, do you have any clue on how? I mean, when the Fox One will not hit, and so when should you break the lock and go defensive?
You should go defensive if you have to.
You have. Oh, that's not good. There's a. We have 16. No, so you gotta have to gauge it.
Yeah.
So he was going cold, but I do have a counter that says time to impact. My TTI counter.
Yeah.
And it went 0, and my missile is still not there.
Yeah. Okay. Because, yeah, it's on the 15 is the same, and I've learned that when it reaches zeros, you just count 1, 2. It just be an approximation.
F-16 is on fire.
And then you go defensive because that's not like a Fox 3, and you end up very far away from your wingman, and you were overwhelmed by the two of them.
Yeah. Well, in this situation though, this is based off of lots of reading that I've been doing. There's a couple of things we could have done, but on a 2v4, there should be a grinder set up.
Yeah.
We can't get in there. So, like, I would launch, let's say, crank. I would like to say I'm launching their far right wing. So and then I crank left, crank away. And while my missile's going, fighters should be just burning all the way in. And then he takes the one on the right side, and then he cranks right when he launches, and I'm already cold, so I should turn back at some point, and then do the next side.
Sounds so awesome. Hearing a
You
howl.
out in, not in the out.
Spider, it's night all training.
Yeah.
Can I suggest that you drop the server and switch the bird to hot from the ramp? Because if we lose people, we're going to be taking time up restarting the bird.
Yeah, because although I have to leave in 1 hour.
It's just I can't. If I take it down, it's gonna take me an hour to do it. Stay. So let's go ahead and start. Let's practice. Those bandits are designed to spawn back in. So there's going to be unlimited amount of bandits. What?
Well,
Yes.
last taxing to the realm.
Let's say a theoretical engagement of a 2v2 with Fox 1.
Yeah. The idea.
Earlier to have one person be the bait and one person to be the shooter. What do you do if the enemy fires one on each?
You both break, otherwise you die.
It depends. So if let's take max range. So max effective range at for what an AIM-7 is what 40 miles. So they launch at 40 miles from you. So crank to the right or left. You know, make that missile work, and counter launch. Put them on the defensive. So they have to do one or two things. They have to either break lock, and you have to do the same thing. They have to break lock, dive, and do all this stuff to defeat your missile. But you have to do the same thing. But put them on the defensive as well. Don't just sit there and defend theirs. Launch back, counter launch. Put them on the defensive. Because if you don't, they'll come after you, and they'll just keep coming.
Yep.
And they'll eventually get you.
Just keep coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
So get up on teams. Get up in wingman lead. Let's try to get some work together like this.
Hey, Moody,
Yes.
you wanna
I guess I'm going up with Flyer.
mingle?
Oh boy.
Well,
$1 trillion debt going again.
You wanna mingle, Moody?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Who's lead? Lasty.
You are.
Oh boy. All right. To rejoin.
Do you have anyone else running Moody?
Yeah, 15.
And using the same encounter 2v2, something especially if you've got AWACS and you have you know you have intel on where they are, you can also envelop. So one can go left, one can go right. You split them up, and then if you can launch first, put them on the defensive. Yeah. There's a lot you can do with the 2v2.
Also, I would say that we defined prior to engagement the no-go zone, I mean the abort range. Let's say 10 miles, and whatever happens, if you are going to cross the 10 miles, you don't want to merge, then go defensive. Regroup, rejoin, and see what happens, but don't merge. I mean, if the plan is not to merge, don't merge.
I mean, if you're in the merge, then you might as well engage.
Yeah, if you end up in a merge, fight. But if everyone is told to go defensive at 15 miles, 10 miles, no one should end up in a merge.
That's in.
What's your speed and altitude?
Contract speed is 350. Altitude is Angel 16 and climbing.
Riros will take off, maintain runway heading, 15 degrees pitch up, contract speed 400.
Is that
Oh, Grump's ready to go. F-18.
One's
waiting
pulling
for
up.
Man.
15 brakes.
To level off Angels 20.
Is
Go,
your data link on real flyer?
A-firm?
Okay, never mind. I see you.
Do you have anything on radar?
Nope, nothing.
Saying magic flyer boogie dope.
You think you've got a magic today?
Correction, contract speed will be 350. 400 is a bit high.
Right.
To your lead, I've got them on the deck.
Yeah, they're on the deck. What the hell? That's about stall speed.
Lead's got a lock. Bandit is 70 miles, 12 o'clock. Low.
I have
Angels 3, 1.5.
I have Angels. I have a contact on the deck.
Riros, keep climbing Angels 20, contract speed 300, and turn
Dude,
vector 330.
On your left?
Oh, I think they see him.
No lock though.
Understood. Stand by to support. Lead, Fox 1. Turning into you.
They see. We're again at Mach 2.
We'll level off Angels 25.
I have lock.
Shooter, I'm coming back towards you.
Never mind. That's a really far target.
Abort.
Aborting.
Lead recommending.
Reverse. Turn 240.
Lead Fox 1. Ranking right.
Craig too far right.
Looking good.
This one missed.
Missile missed.
Lead merge. Fox 2. Splash landed, splash landed. Splash, thanks. Lead, aborting Fox 2.
We're going supersonic.
2. Let's climb back up to Angels 30, your shooter. I'm gonna be back up.
Roger. Angels 30.
Attack vector is 0908.
Who's eating?
Bon appetit.
Mmm. Did you bring it?
Fighter. Hot mic.
Sorry.
Everybody can hear you eating.
How I have
Radar
that boom up.
contact. Hostile. Stand by for bearing.
I think you have a sticky PTT.
Lead tally, radar.
Yep, tally radar.
I've dropped him.
I still got him.
He's called maintain speed around 2. Don't force it. More will come.
Reverse. Do you remember how to do the 90-degree tack left?
Dropping tank.
These Angels 4.
Aircraft contract speed will be 350 and F-15 90 left.
On supersonic?
Two fuel stage 7.6. Delay that 7.0.
Lead is same.
Awesome.
2 bingo 3000.
Bingo 3000.
Nice, Reverse.
Sorry, I'm being very close to track.
Well, at some point my nose did come at you, but yeah. I mean, we're pretty good.
2 increase speed 500.
Contact. Radar contact. Standard. So home.
Reverse.
Tally, abort the solution going into assemble.
Roger.
The reference you had is for the 45 left or 45 right. 90 is when I passed right behind you.
Dude, set up grinder north-south. Go south.
I don't remember how to do the 180. Yeah, the reference.
See each other when his nose is pointed at you.
Dude, go south.
Thought it was for 45 left. Well, let's try the 45 left, Reverse. 245 left.
Looks like Bandit is RTB.
Probably burned all his fuel.
Yeah, that was supposed to be late for moving.
Later?
My noise for most unfortunately later.
Okay. I'll slow down so you can catch up.
Yeah, I want a dogfight using the Hercules. Can Hercules equip AIM-9?
No.
Dang.
Guess some of them can carry Hellfire as well.
Magic declare, 12 o'clock.
One pushing up to 350.
The hell is that?
Okay, Ross, we'll try to do...
What we are give you?
Well,
Flyer?
let's go heading 100.
Unknown.
Right.
Flyer,
so
that's
what
friendly.
would it? If it was a hostile, what would your IWR give you?
It could be unknown for hostiles as well.
Reross 45 right.
The reverse turn back into me.
Didn't quite have the speed, but that was
I
correct.
found Desi.
You said reverse turn back
Thanks for
into
stopping by.
Cool.
Yep.
Alright.
Not
Right.
exactly sure where this SU-27 is going, but nothing else is respawning.
Yeah, it's to land first.
Magic Flyer, can you disable the SA3 so I can speed up the respawn process?
No.
Reross 90 right. Reference will be 240.
Buddy Spike F-18.
Flyer, you don't have any active threats at the moment.
I know.
SA3 is disabled. What I'm hearing is there's some people that have just got used to magic. You've got a whole cockpit full of stuff that at some point you're not going to have a magic.
Pretty nice.
Magic. Magic is so cool.
He's working his
happens?
magic.
What happens when
Yeah.
magic
It's
goes?
an illusion.
But if you're in an 18, look at your SA page. Look at all your other stuff.
You have all of the
You've got data
information you could
links.
possibly need.
I just want to say that the JF-17's SA page is so much better.
Yeah, data link
No, don't
is
say it.
data
No
link is kind of
debating between
useless.
which aircraft is better. I don't
Dude,
get
we're
it.
not debating. I'm saying data link is kind of useless if Big Bear doesn't see it.
Well, That's
Reross will
unfortunate.
do a 45 left now.
Flyer, I'll also say, if it doesn't show all that information, it sounds like a you problem.
Read your own pit first.
Oh, good.
Before you move out of your own pit. I mean, it could be worse. We could be putting you in Russian aircraft, and then you've got all that to figure out.
I just turn off the RWR at that point and just Jesus take the wheel or the stick or whatever.
Reross head 200.
I even take the stick.
You can also say check.
Yes, correct. Okay, Reross 45 left.
Blasty, what's your flight doing?
Going after that one whatchamacallit, SU-27.
On landing. How rude.
Which
Achilles a kill.
No, Achilles, no.
He's got a SA3, what's he say?
Just set.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Don't do that. Terminate.
Right.
Or no, sorry, knock it off.
Reross, I think 350 is a bit higher. It's too high. I mean, I'm not flying 350, I'm 3.2, 320.
Blasty, who's flight lead? You or Flyer?
Flyers, slightly.
Right, Flyer, you've just let your wingman basically his balls hang out in the middle of nowhere while you went for a kill.
Okay, Riros, contract speed will be 300 and we'll do a 90 left.
Everybody else that I'm listening to and looking at are flying in TAC form, which means they're getting some practice.
Rejoin.
Yeah, I'm rejoined.
Declare state.
Oh,
I think that was Spider just hit you.
Yep.
Sorry about that. No,
Oh,
it's
My
He
bad,
turned into
Riros.
me.
I'm like, hold on. I'm
that
gonna
is
go clip
literally
it.
a double FS.
I'm gonna go clip it, and I'm because it was hilarious.
Was too fast, Riros, my bad.
Yeah, no worries. I was too slow, and also someone.
Oh, that was too good.
Yeah, 300 seems correct.
Was your RWR going off?
Yeah, it was going off.
I'm gonna be entirely honest, Kai. I'm really surprised you even turn off the SA3.
Riros,
Tell somebody you
check,
turned it off and
check
then not.
15 right.
Right now, I'm gnawing on my right forefinger, so that I'm trying to keep my tongue reasonably still. Right, Riros, Moody,
Yeah.
Conan, and who's with you, Conan? Doxy.
No one's with me right now. I'm with the tanker,
Okay, who was your wingman?
Spider,
Doxy, who are you playing with?
and then he went off with a.
No one yet.
He blurped.
I know.
Yep. I'm gonna post it in media real quick.
Who's
Riros,
not in a pair? Who's not in a
90
pair?
left.
Grump's not in a pair. I've been
Best
sitting
thing
here.
ever.
I said I was sitting here waiting in an F-18 waiting for wingman.
Right, Grump, do you want to take off and go on Conan's wing?
Affirm.
Spider, what are you getting back into?
I'm getting back for the let him start using the Starfighter as an interceptor.
Could you mix with Doxy as a pair in a type similar? Otherwise, he's hanging out as well. Because nobody's doing anything and we've got some people that need to go soon.
Yeah, Riros, check left 10. Head 000.
Yeah, I'm.
Conan, you currently tanking?
Negative. I've got plenty of gas. I'm just practicing sticking with the tanker. That's
Maintain.
it.
So
That's
you're
in a
Grump
complete
taking
orbit.
06.
Okay, Grump, when you're airborne, can you rendezvous with Conan, which will roughly be a 239 for 25?
339 for 25. Copy that.
Conan, when Grump forms on you, you and Riros and Moody are going to go head to head.
Cool.
Okay.
So, Riros and Moody will do a turn to 227 for about 15 and establish Angels 25.
Okay, so how to do the TAC form to 227, Riros?
227 is about 90 left with correction. We'll make it work. We'll make it.
Okay, so we'll make, yeah, 90. Okay, Riros. Oh, hold on, because I'm not 300. I am now. Okay, Riros, 90 left.
Coming at you. If you want to establish what pattern is that Viking in?
It's just an orbit.
Okay. Just want to hang with that. Grump, have you got Conan on your SA?
Affirm.
Okay, can you make your way to him, please?
Affirm. I'm already on it.
Conan, if you can establish a pattern there, Angels 30, please.
Yeah, go ahead, Riros. I understand. Go ahead, I'll rejoin.
Angels 30. Climb.
Yeah, I was about to ask you to do a 45 left, but go ahead. Understood.
Right, next week, if everybody can get SRS back installed, version. And check it before we start, please.
220 Rose, 220. Yeah, got it, Kai. We'll make it to Rose. Yeah, Magic, we are going to 220, extending to your command.
You've currently got a separation of approximately 35 miles.
Yeah, that's...
Once Grump gets onto Conan's wing. Right, Conan, if you could establish an orbit where you are and break from the Viking, please.
Yes, I've already broken from the Viking. I'm climbing to 30 as requested.
First, we'll maintain 330. And yes, fenced in. Maintain 330.
Everybody fence in above 10k.
Should we go to another channel?
No, because I won't be able to pull you in. I
Okay.
won't be able to talk to you at the same time.
Yeah, but the problem is, I will give call to Riros and Grump will give call to Conan.
Well, but at the moment, you can separate the voices out. You both know what you're trying to do. One pair is going to be pushing, and the other pair is going to basically launch.
Okay.
Now, ideally, if in the future we will have basically immunity, what do you call it? Immortality on. So we'll know if we get hit, and we'll know if you die, but you don't have to restart the aircraft.
Yeah, sure.
Last, are you up?
No,
Maybe you can do hold a wide orbit in a left-hand orbit, please.
Yeah, Riros, maintain position, left orbit.
Copy. Are we sure you can even fire into 15 and prime lanes?
You should
Hold
be able
on.
to release
You can.
override.
Yes, we can.
It will
just
tell
shows
you
an
it's
X.
an enemy because of the shape on the radar.
The 15 will allow you to kill anything.
You said that. Conan, if you can start a left orbit as well, please.
Start left orbit.
Yep, where you are.
Yep. I'm in the left orbit right now.
I've just got visual on Conan rejoining. What's up, Fred?
But it won't be fine.
Yeah, no problem. As long as I can see your contrail. And we are pretty good in combat formation at the moment. The separation is good. Head 190 at the moment.
Now, when you go head to head on the first engagement, I want you to basically launch at 20.
Yeah.
Okay, see what effect our missiles have on the enemy. Conan, Grump, you're going to be launched on first. You can choose to prosecute, but your minimum launch range is 20, the same as theirs.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so we have to get launched at first.
Yep, they're going to launch at you. Minimum launch range is 20. You're both at a decent angles that you should be able to. Whoever gets launched on first has the choice to either press the attack and see what happens, or turn cold. But you do it as a pair. You do it as wingman and lead.
You just call whatever you like, buddy.
Yeah, climb 20k. Climb 20k, maintain 340.
Okay. Moody, Riros.
28, sorry.
Moody, Riros, when you turn, it will be to a vector of approximately 310.
310, copy.
Conan, when you turn, it's going to be to a vector of approximately 135.
135.
Okay.
Last.
Now, turn. Pair of you, turn. Start the
Riros,
engagement.
left turn to 310.
Left 135.
Are you sure that's the best loadout for PvP?
Yes.
Ooh, you sneaky.
Moody, re-rush your shooters, so you need to get that turn in.
Yeah, we're turning in.
Yep, that would be Kai. Right now he's setting us up for a head-to-head
As you're
2v2.
ahead of me, Riros, you'll be first. I'll press. You'll be the first shooter.
Okay, remember, minimum launch rate is 20. Cannot launch under that.
And we've got to get launched off first.
Yep. Their first shooter on this one.
So do we need to do?
I'm just gonna spike.
Yeah, Conan's got spike. So do I just need to like let them just shoot and see? We disobey to see what happens.
It's up to
Is that
you.
what we're trying to do?
You can either press. You can press, or you can turn cold. I'm not going to tell you what you're going to do, or else
Yeah.
you know what your minimum engagement is.
Riros, you'll crank to the right. I'll crank to the left. You engage the first one.
Grump, I've got the one on the left. Go ahead and lock up the one on the right.
Copy.
Obviously, I'm going to know it. If you don't launch at 20, I'll know.
20 is like maximum range.
Yeah,
According
20
to
is
my
a bit.
main car.
Yeah.
No,
Me too.
launch at 20.
Okay, well. Well, guys, you have all the infos.
You're within 20.
It said at 20.1.
Guys, come,
Override.
From Fox 1, brick right.
There was Fox 1, it said 20.1, so...
Conan,
Okay.
Fox 1, and cranking left.
Anybody using countermeasures?
Riros multi defensive.
Conan, push it back in.
Rump cranking left.
Alright, remember your minimum engagement zone is 20.
Conan, Fox 1.
Pretty sure that was that one.
It wasn't.
From Fox 1?
That's why I said it.
You said to press the attack, we're
Oh.
pressing the attack.
Yeah, you said press. We're pressing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's
press.
the minimum?
That
Okay,
does not
break-
mean turn around.
Break lock. Break lock.
Breaking. Breaking lock, turning around.
Okay, separate out. Again.
Turning 330.
Riros head south. 180.
What's the best way to extend your missiles?
Climb. Getting faster.
One of you was. I gave you angels. Didn't give you a speed, so that's up to you two. Each flight lead.
I mean, on my side, I didn't mention the speed because, I mean, it's mandatory that when I say you shoot first, you go as fast as you can.
Does your
I
wingman
will
know
crank
that?
as fast as I can.
Right. Okay. This is just a debrief afterwards because
Yeah.
if we don't talk, then we don't learn.
But nobody dies. So,
While we extend, can I still ask a theory question?
Yes.
So,
I can
the
grab them.
Reiner is very nice if the enemy is inferior. What do you do when the enemy has the exact same strategy? It's in similar aircraft or better, and is skilled similarly or better. What do you do then? Because they will always launch at the same time or first.
Okay. If I asked you the same question, what would your answer be to me?
I was about to say that I didn't say that because I don't want them to know which one I was engaging, but I was engaging the same target as Uriros because I thought that we are on a 2v2 and the main thing we've got to do first is to get rid of one, at least.
That is I'm just I'm thinking about an honest.
My question back was for this reason is if you know you're going up against somebody who is either equal or superior to you, do you actually go for the attack? What's the answer?
No, because I
No.
will get some
Yeah,
other
who says
kind
yes?
of advantage. Either
What were their
altitude, speed, or friendlies, or stam, or anything.
What was their altitude?
And it was 30.
Pretty sure it was 30.
Yeah, 30.
Who's got the upper hand there?
Well, I was at like 34, so.
Nope, this is Caucus.
But your contract angels were 25.
I'm sorry,
At first we were at
I-
25. We climbed to 28, and then when I say, I mean, yeah, I should have said that, but when I say engage, it means you can climb as high as you want, and you can go as fast as you can.
Which I did. I automatically didn't even think about
Yeah.
it. I just went up because I want to have.
Right, hang on, guys. I gave you both contract angels.
Did
for a
you?
reason.
Oh,
Yes,
sorry.
I gave you 25 and I gave them 30.
Ah, my bad. Didn't notice.
Basically, the reason is they've got a superior height. Okay, so if you see them at 30 and you know that the minimum engagement zone, you can both turn hot again now. So you can commence a turn until you've got the track on.
Yeah, reverse turn 030 for us. 030.
Yeah, it's Caucus.
Left or right?
Left.
I need to know.
Conan, you can recommit. Conan
Alright, left
and
hand turn 168.
Conan and Grump are shooter on this occasion.
No, 330, Ross. 330. Left, but 330.
I'm more looking for memory of working as a pair, getting round, identifying a target, and shooting. There's lots of theoretical questions we can go against. This is a simulator or a game, so we're not going to die in real life. But unless we actually get used to being fired upon and then pranking, there are no shots from either side under 20. So you've got to give, at the speed, at the altitude you're at, you've either got to evade their missile and keep them at 20.
Okay, so Riros will not climb higher than Angels 25.
Which side goes
Field state is 13k, by the way.
Drop is echelon, right?
Got it. Alright. I've got
That's
the left
what
hand, you get the
contract-
right hand.
They're still
Copy.
at a contract of 30 and you're at a contract of 25.
Who's gonna shoot first?
Their initial shooter on this one.
Okay. So Riros, as soon as you get a warning shot, you engage the first one.
Did any of you use countermeasures?
Yes.
I did.
I did.
I did.
Any of you carrying music?
Yeah, that's
But
Miros,
the
music
A-18
on?
music shuts down your radar, so you can't shoot back. It's a bad idea.
On the F-15.
Alright, I got the left hand locked.
Grump's got right.
Yeah, but with Fox 1's music is a double-edged sword because you can hormone jam.
Conan,
That-
Fox 1.
That's
Weapons free.
Riros weapons free.
Remember, if you're under 20,
I am not.
nope.
I am. Fox 1, I've already been shot at.
Conan going defense.
So you can change your angels after the shot, but not before. As is standard.
Can I prosecute this attack or
Nope. If your initial missile missed,
initial miss?
okay.
Riros head
Oh.
south 180.
Two quite close shots. One almost got Riros, but it was well evaded. Okay. Break off. Regroup.
It's climbing back to Angels 3 or 3-0.
Check Moody.
I'm going for the rejoin, Angels 3.
Riros head 180, Angels 25, contract speed 300.
Conan Grump, your new contract altitude is 25. Riros Moody, yours is 30.
Copy. Riros climb Angels 30.
I just hit the F10 map and I saw an aim. Did I see an aim 9?
There is one still trying to do something, but it's...
Think he's on me. No, he's going for the water.
Yeah, he's heading, he's trying to head somewhere, but failing miserably.
Alright, going in Angels 25.
Okay.
Roughly established T5.
So set your parameters up for your engagement now, before you commit, so both of you know what you're doing. Movie. Who's taking what side, regardless of where you are. Spider, can you egress 270 at this time? No, because he's Doxy flying into the middle of you.
I'd come in and shoot that myself.
Sounds like a great idea, to be honest.
4v2s. Pincer.
Imagine if someone runs onto the soccer game during soccer and someone wants to throw the ball in his face.
Those strikers.
Everyone tackles them instead.
It's funny, I coach Little League Soccer and we have little kids that do that all the time.
Yeah.
They should be thing. Egress because they're right in the middle.
Riros will turn 350, maintain 300 and Angels 30.
Left again, I presume. You do have
Yeah, left. Yeah, sorry, I
now?
didn't turn.
Flyer, you wanna get up in the air? Because
The
nothing
Kai
can go on.
say to commit.
No, but
On the
we are
hill,
pretty far
on the
away, so we
ground.
just turn in.
Yeah.
Let's go to a different channel and just do air to ground.
9, by the way, Mooney.
Oh, I don't have air. Let me get.
Go as approach.
Alright, Graham. Left hand turn 165.
Beat.
Let's turn 165.
Yeah, we can go down.
Alright, let's go to the front. Drag me, please.
Okay, Riros will
Okay.
try something else, but just maintain Angels 30. And Kai, who's the shooter now?
You too.
Okay, Riros, your first shooter, and you fire at Angels at range 20. And you crank to the right. No, to the left,
Okay, so Grump Conan, this time, no firing back. I want you to try and bleed the missile and then get back within a shooting parameter. They're only going to fire one shot at you.
Okay.
One each.
Okay, so once we defeat the missile, then we can shoot back?
If you pair of you've defeated the missiles, yes. Riros Moody, you hear that?
Yeah, we're ready.
But they've got to have defeated the missiles and you cannot be within 20.
Copy that. Should we break the lock if we pass 20? Because we launch before 20, but I mean we have to maintain the lock.
I know. It's what
Yeah.
you do. I'm watching what you're doing whilst you're maintaining the lock.
Okay. Riros, you're first. Engage the first one. Musical.
Trump's got the right one. Trump's being engaged, going defensive. Bring it right.
Conan's being defensive. Conan's going defensive, being engaged.
Riros, the egress will be 180.
Ground missile defeated.
Engage.
Riros defensive 180.
From Fox 1.
Missile defeated.
Ross, what would you do now to help your wingman?
I would recommend.
Well, to be fair, I didn't tell him anything, but yeah, you should re-engage if you can. The bandits on your left.
I'm just gonna break the lock.
According to the rules, I'm not allowed to.
Yeah, we're not allowed to fire another one, but yeah.
Fuel state
With-
is,
What
by the way.
have you now got? What's happened here? What's the scenario at the moment?
We are going defensive because our first missile did not hit, and we were told to fire only one. But in the other case, we would have press and turn back hot.
If you'd have turned back hot, you'd have been hit with a missile. Okay, Conan, brake because you're not gonna.
Braking.
Yeah, you're not gonna close on each other. But you survived. You didn't get into a fair ball.
Yes.
Emerge. The difference is right now, you've had missiles launched from you, you've done what you needed to do to break the lock, but you're still able to recommit. A lot of the times, what I'm seeing as for an overwatch of everybody is we just get closer until we're in a Fox 2 situation. That wouldn't happen in real life.
Well, it can, but yeah, it's not a very good situation.
Yeah, well, you're going to lose a pilot, you're going to lose an airframe. You've got the bigger thing. It's like driving. If you see a left turn or a right turn, everything's set up before you get into a situation where you can't brake and you can't steer.
Yeah.
Before you make the turn, you make a decision of can I make the turn or not, and then you either commit to it or you bail. Basically, it's getting everybody into this scenario of let's not just get focused on getting a kill on the other person. I want to get the airframe back to base as well. If that means we have to run away, that means we run away, because if we were on a mission, we wouldn't have another airframe to jump into because you'd be dead.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, guys, what have you got left on your wings?
We've got one Fox 1 left.
Critical.
Out.
That's not a
yeah, me too, 6,000. I mean, yes, but it will be the last engagement. We won't have the ability to go defensive. We'll have to return to Sochi.
Okay, well, you're going to contract now is Angels 30 Moody, Conan, yours is 25.
Yep, 25.
Okay.
Riros, Angels 30.
I'm behind you, Grump, on your right.
Yeah, visual.
Who fired first last time?
We did.
They did.
Moody and Riros.
Right. Conan, so you've got the disadvantage of Angels.
Yes.
So you can engage. You're engaging first. Moody, you can fire as soon as you're in or before you get to the minimum engagement zone. Neither of you can fire under 20 nautical miles.
Okay, but we have to wait for them to shoot first.
Nope.
No?
On this occasion, you can both shoot, but you cannot shoot after 20.
Okay. Copy.
Okay.
Riros will turn 330 to the right. Turn right 330.
Also, can I share
Grump,
one
turn left,
small-
170.
Can I share one small thing that I thought up at the risk of detrimenting this next fight?
No. No. We'll
No.
hold it until after this fight then.
Okay. I had an idea.
No.
Nope.
Right.
I'm not
You're not
gonna
allowed-
say it. I'm just
You're
gonna
not
say I
allowed
had
to.
an
You're
idea.
not allowed to think.
Can you... Yeah.
Using your brain is prohibited here.
Okay.
Yes, I'm literally just wanting to see what the pair of you do. Each pair does after you've launched a missile. Because there are some very set things that you should be doing, and there are some very set things that you shouldn't be doing.
Are you sure 330, Mode?
I was sure, but...
I'm not so sure.
A visual back on you, rejoining.
Yep, 350 Moody.
350, correct.
Okay, so you can both shoot. Neither of you can shoot under 20.
Copy.
Spike 15 on the nose.
Yeah, 15 on the nose, jamming target.
We have to discount
Got a
that
jamming target on my nose.
we have to check that you aren't a tanker.
Closest target to you is hostile. Tanker is in the rear.
Who's Angel's 10? Yeah, that's the tanker. Okay.
Please
Yeah,
don't
because-
shoot the tanker.
Yeah, sure.
Go big about a boom.
I got 2 jamming targets.
Okay, Ross. Ross pincer left. You'll engage the one, the closest one.
I'm ready for the combat fighting.
I got 2 jamming targets splitting.
Yep, Chrome Scott, right side.
I've got left.
We Ross, you fire as soon as the launch. Report if you got the launch.
From Fox 1.
What?
Fire at will.
Remember, no fire, no shots under 20.
Coming in, Fox 1.
Missile defeated.
Oh, that was so close. I just looked at the map wrong. Holy shit.
Okay, knock it off.
Girls is stir.
Coming in, knocking off.
Yeah.
Okay.
knock it off.
We Ross
You're
at
gonna
TV.
Yeah, recovery to Sochi for all of you is 010.
Reross will join at
Copy,
Angels.
010.
Angels 20 above Sochi. Fuel state, maybe?
You'll say it's about a bit less than 4k.
Okay, it's fine. Yeah, fine. I'm at 4k too. Where are you so I can rejoin you? Okay, got you.
Nice thing that I'm seeing is that you're all notching. You're actually turning your nose. Are you all turning your nose from one side to the other?
Yep.
To your maximum radar slope.
Yep.
Rough is
Yep.
anyway.
Yes.
Cranking right all the way to extreme. Hold 5 seconds. Crank left all the way to the extreme. Hold 5 seconds. Crank right.
Yeah, I guess we
Everybody
got.
else doing something similar.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Right. This is good. Now you're all coming close to hits, which was good.
How close was it on the shot on the flank? Because I couldn't see the missile, but I think it was.
If you can see the missile, that's very close.
No, I couldn't.
If you can see the missile, you're too close.
If you can read the
I didn't see
inscription.
it, so I was wondering if it was close or not.
Right.
If you can
Now-
read the serial number on the missile.
It's really
You're
too
a
close.
little too close.
Yeah, Grump was getting was taking the serial numbers of the rapiers last week. Yeah, seriously.
I was checking to make sure and see who was supplying the weaponry, so I had to get up close and
Okay.
personal.
Yeah. Now, you're firing at a minimum engagement zone of 20. Now, last week I'm watching people get to 9 miles before they're engaging a head-to-head target.
That's maybe too close.
That's way too close. But how many pilots did we lose last week?
Couple.
Yeah, too many. But
Did we?
yes, and our
Okay.
illustrious leader was, I think, had the most deaths.
Whoops.
Okay.
But what
Who's locking
the
me?
thing that I'm trying to put across to everybody
Sorry,
is,
it's me. I'm trying to find my wingman.
Spoilers, I'm not your wingman. I mean, I
Yeah.
can be your wingman.
Okay,
if we
get
wanna
visual
do
on my wingman.
We
Visual,
want to do a
visual.
four ship landing.
Don't you want to yeah, don't you want to swap the 15 and 18? No? Not interested?
Right, guys. So,
Eh.
the top thing here is that you're all landing, but you're all
Yes.
firing missiles at each other, and you're all doing the right thing to notch the missiles at the same time. What I watched last week was nobody's notching after they launched, and nobody's notching whilst they've been launched on. But people
Yeah.
are waiting until they're getting within 9 miles to make a shot. The pair of you, all 4 of you, can come head to head at 20 miles, minimum engagement, and all nearly scored good hits. Bearing in mind, you can hear each other.
Yeah, but all information said was also available by our
Yeah. Yeah, and, yeah.
Well,
It
we've
was-
got-
it was-
I have
it
some
was-
I have some strategies I'd love to do, but considering that they were listening in, that kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah,
It
same.
does.
I was.
But the first thing before we can do anything, if somebody goes for training and they've got some experience, what's the first thing that anybody that's teaching somebody something has to find?
You have to find the base.
They have, yes,
Yes.
the foundation.
So,
Fencing
Right.
out 2.2.
yeah. So we have to get a foundation. I have
Fencing
to
out
know the
2.9.
fundamentals of what everybody's able to do and not able to do, and what people are and aren't doing. Landing at Sochi is on 06.
Copy
Got
that.
06.
Ruros, I'll be joining you on your left. You'll be 2, I'll be 1. We'll be close formation for landing. But I guess the 18 are about to land first.
So-
I heard they were more critical on fuel, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead, guys.
Okay, so basically
information
above 10k, everybody should be dark, fenced in, ready to go. So no forms, no nothing, no. You can call me the light police, whatever you want to call me, but everybody should be dark and not lit up in any way, shape, or form when you're fenced in. No, nobody's fenced out. I've heard all
Yeah.
the way back.
We were already we called fenced out.
Okay, I will
Yeah.
correct myself. I didn't hear you, but that doesn't mean to say it didn't happen. Okay,
Ruros,
We'll just cross and then we'll
Angels. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
we'll just cross and then turn into our final.
Right, so those are in the channel. What is it? There's 5 of us in the channel at the moment.
Ruros, Angels 5, speed 300.
Okay. Has
And we'll
tonight
do-
actually been practice for either of you? Any of you?
Has
Yeah.
what?
platform practice, yes.
Yeah, that was good.
I have. Yeah.
A bit.
It's been a long time though.
It's a
like,
good
we haven't-
refresher.
Yeah.
Ruros, Angels 3. Sorry, didn't see the clouds.
See, I think. See, I don't particularly want to dedicate Sunday nights to training.
And
Obviously,
Ruros,
my-
turn left, heading
Cloud level is
240.
Angels. Cloud levels Angels 2.9.
29,
sorry,
okay. We'll descend Angels 25, turn 240.
No, I'm sorry. 1.9. I'm sorry.
Okay, 19.
Like 1.9?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
at. I'm at 15.
Yeah.
15, and I'm.
Okay, so Reros will descend Angels. Angels 15. No, 1500. Sorry.
Guys is trying to say something.
It's alright, you're in a landing pattern, so I'm gonna let you land.
Okay, Reros, I'm ahead of you at your 11 o'clock. Rejoin close formation. Maintain Angels. 1,500.
No fuel, no fuel.
AFM, we'll turn. We'll make a long final just after. Okay.
And what's your fuel state?
My fuel state?
Yeah.
2.0.
Moody, what's your fuel state?
2.0.
Reros?
2800.
Okay, Conan, drum, straight in landing from where you are now. Moody, Reros, follow him in.
Yeah, I'll take the left side.
Copy.
Reros
and Doxy are coming back. I'm going to drag them up and tell them to...
Reros, align with the runway. You'll take the left side of the runway. I'll take the right side of the runway.
I've just pulled you up. You're going to have to abort landing. We've got 2 fuel critical inbound. 1 short finals, 1 long finals.
What, you need us to abort?
No, continue in. Spidey,
We're low fuel too. We're gonna take the small runway.
what's your fuel state?
I'm at 9.
900?
Yep.
Okay, you're cleared in on the side runway. Be aware of crossing from the left.
Yeah, just tell them it's not full length down there.
Doxy, you're going to need to follow Spider in now,
Yep.
or else you're going to fly into another aircraft. So, we're all notching the missiles, we're getting good near misses at 20 miles, with other people launching back on you as well. If you do the right thing, then we can avoid the enemy. But last week, way too many people were just flying straight and level after launching a missile or being launched on. Our illustrious 2IC.
Reros, check wind.
Yeah, wind's pretty bad.
Yeah. Try to stick to the left.
I'm gonna delay a bit behind you so that the
Okay, if
straight
I'm pushing up.
slightly push up, we'll be fine. Just take the
Touching
center.
ground, clear of runway.
Too much wind to well, stick to the right a bit.
Yeah, I'll stick to the right.
Spires wheels down.
Oxy, wing down, nose down, canopy down.
Moody, that was kind of rough. I haven't flown F-15 in like a year. I am
but
not used.
we did great.
Not used to how it lands.
Who needs to exit stage left at this point?
What time is it? Yeah, we'll have to go.
Is it 2100 your time?
2100, yes. 9 p.m.
And 1 minute.
No, I mean, it's just because I have to pick up my sister at the train station.
Ah, that's a pretty good reason to bail. That's a very good reason.
Yeah, but just right. Or just do the debriefing with Reros and tell us the time.
I'll tell you all about it.
Yes. But
Thank you for coming and taking part, Moody.
Yeah, no problem.
It is much appreciated.
No problem.
Doxy, don't worry. That landing was hairy to begin with, anyway.
Yeah, it's very windy.
I'm gonna stick it one more off.
Overspin.
I'll have a very quick comfort break while you guys put some more 7 onto aircraft. Is everybody... Well, Blasty has decided to take a rotary Lastly, I haven't got Scooby-Doo. I know I've set the cap on them, so Blasty will be there when it's on. Well, if you're going to go out in an AH-64 and shoot ships, beware of the Great White coming behind you. He's got flares and they've got IR, so he stands a chance. Small one.
Did somebody crash?
Yeah, I saw an explosion.
Yeah, Doxy.
Okay.
It was a bit of a heavy crosswind landing. I have got no idea where Flyer is. Well, that was good then.
Oh, he is in the gunners.
Where?
On the behind.
Oh.
Foxtrot Sierra.
I mean, it's wow. That's not
Well, they're about to get swatted by Forming 21. I hope they're aware. In fact, let's enjoy the moment. Blasty,
What's up?
have you got anything on your RWR or anything like that?
Please tell me there's a game master slot.
No, I don't actually.
Kai,
I mean, he does.
Yeah?
could
And
I
we
have
just
your
died.
game master slot for a moment so I can hop into the MiG-21 and kill him myself?
No, you can't.
It doesn't work like that.
Blasty, you've got 4 MiG-21s about 9 miles out from you.
Yeah, I don't got nothing.
Oh.
If only you were in a Fox 1 thing.
Have you got a missile warning system on that aircraft?
Yeah, I do actually.
Okay, I'd listen to that. I'd probably put yourself at the same height as the ship.
They don't seem to be engaging.
They're 21s. They won't be able to see them.
Oops.
Okay, I'm logging off. Thanks, Riros, Mike Thanks, guys, Grunt and Maverick, the new console, for the fight.
They're going down.
Thank you very much. See ya.
Yeah, see you guys.
Watch one of them drop like a nuclear bomb.
Spider, may I ask?
I don't think there's a goblin in there, is there?
Let's go to another channel.
Okay.
Why is it telling me that I have fires?
I think it's preempting what's happening.
Oh, okay.
Prep your flares. You're the only one who can flare. I would start dropping them.
Yeah, wave them all before they fire. Yeah.
Now you know what chum feels like in a Great White tank.
Right, they're past us. Just push towards land. Push towards land.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, don't.
Yeah,
we're in a
good,
patch. We can go faster.
You must go faster.
good,
Go faster.
Yep, good vector will be 070.
So, top and bottom is good practice, good evasion techniques. Things to obviously know: if you've got a cold target, what's the maximum range you're going to be able to score a kill?
Like 8. With a bit of luck at 30.
5.
It depends on 5 at low altitude, probably.
Right. So 5. That's on a cold target. What's your max launch range on a hot target?
Like
53. You know, for F-14 with Phoenix.
stop. About a tiny bit less than 20 kilometers, 20 miles with the at 30k both.
Yeah, but all of your missiles, when you kept a lock, tracked, and I think 3 or 4 narrowly missed the target.
Yes.
Simply because they were out of energy. But the target had to do something as to not be hit by the missile. They couldn't just keep charging in,
Yes.
or else it would have been an easy kill. Taken away from last week, a lot of people just kept straight and level and charged in and shooting at 9 miles ahead on target, which is just wasteful of targets and airframes. Now I'm more stable and sorted in the situation I'm in now. If we do a mission with objectives that need to be met with different elements, and that mission gets put up a couple of weeks in advance, are people willing to sign up to airframes to prosecute that mission?
Yeah, sure, why not?
It
Yes.
depends on the airframe.
A
Well,
variety.
there's gonna be the availability of, there will be something like 16s, 18s,
17s?
if we're doing standoff attacks.
19s?
19s?
Mega 19s?
17s.
No.
Jeff would be
The
nice.
YF-19 Concept Stealth Fighter.
104.
No. At the moment, unless there's a pair of aircraft, they're not going up in missions, because we're having wingmen and we're having proper flights, not solo gung-ho crap, because it's just every week it happens. It's not working, is it?
No.
We get single type airframe and they get picked off. Last week we got a cap up and established, and it worked. And when the cap was exhausted, the ground attack that had cap capable went and took over until cap was back on, which is what would happen. But unless we actually continue to work as teams, chucking single type aircraft up because it's somebody's favourite one isn't helping the rest of the mission. The whole idea would be to execute a mission. Now, Feisty did one where Seed had to go in, and then a ground attack had to follow them in, but they were timed in. Anybody remember that one?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I remember that one.
Right. Everybody know what TOT is?
Yep.
Yep.
Right. So we're going to need to start being able to do TOTs for various reasons. Something coming in, something becoming live, air-to-air, ground-to-air, becoming effective, etc. But we need to practice, and we are doing some great campaigns, but the problem we're having is we're getting an awful lot of needless suicides because the objectives just aren't being met because people are getting kill hungry. Does that sound about right, or am I being unfair?
Nope, you're being fair.
It could be in a right arse. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you're right.
Because I want people to want to enjoy the mission, to come back the next week thinking, oh, we had a good mission last week. Let's improve on what we did. But the only way that's going to work is if we get teams of people working. Like we had 2 good teams working tonight who were talking to each other, even on the same channel. Next week, SRS is going to be up and running for everybody and checked before we come on to this channel.
Yes.
If it's not working and you come onto this channel and you haven't got SRS working because Books servers are up, we will be using Books SRS, so it's simple. It'll be up, it'll be running, it'll be on Books. If you haven't got SRS working before you sign on, then it's not fair for everybody else to stick around and wait for half an hour for somebody to fix bugs if they didn't come, ready. Does that sound fair?
Yes.
Yep.
Cool. I'm not leaving this until the next week and I didn't have a chance to check it. There's always the night before and stuff like that. I know book servers sometimes reboot. If that happens, oops, I can't do much about it. I don't know what time his servers reboot. We haven't seen much of Book recently, so I'm not sure what his living situation is like and his health. But I'd just like us to get a little bit more active into teamwork and, working together properly, effectively. Everybody happy with this?
Yep.
Right. Those people that have got the most experience will be flight leads until people we feel are comfortable to be given a flight lead role. If you're not flight lead, then you shouldn't be squawking on a flight lead channel. I.e., whatever traffic is or magic, the only voice that should come over the radio should be your flight lead. If the wingman is incessantly talking in the flight lead's ear, and flight lead turns around and says STFU, then you STFU. Anybody not know what that is?
Would you be so kind and be very unedited about it?
Shut the fuck up.
There wasn't enough emotion in that, but okay.
Gail, just bear with me a moment, okay? Good. Shut the fuck up.
See, I love that. I love that energy right there.
There we go.
Yes.
Okay. Information is put across as is needed. It's not an idle chit-chat. If it's used as idle chit-chat channels, then you will pay by the second. So we won't do pay-per-view, it'll be pay per second. And I might even put it down to the fact that we will do ground races in an F-16, and you will do 20 laps of an airfield without crashing.
Ooh.
I think at the end of the day, guys,
F-16, never mind.
if people are wasting other people's airtime and ears and making people's ears bleed for the sake of talking, why? Good, right answer. Please, anybody tell me if you think I'm being unfair or unreasonable in any of this.
No, not at all.
So
Depends on the airfield.
okay, so no.
Whichever one I effing pick.
The one with the largest area to it. Now, okay, yep. So for this to absolutely work, because I've seen it work beautifully before. Well, what the hell was that? Anyways, yeah, SRS absolutely will be needed. I understand the need for everybody to be in the same public voice. That way, we can kind of understand what radio calls are supposed to be. But when you're fighting for airtime, just so you can call that you're being engaged, or you need a brawl call to a target, then people start to lose communication, becomes detrimental.
Yeah.
So,
I teach animals, specifically dogs, and the one thing we say to people, we'll get an owner and they'll bring a dog in, and it's, oh good Benji, nice Benji, oh you're a wonderful boy Benji, sit down Benji, no Benji, sit down. And I look at the owner and I say, could you tell me what your dog's hearing? Well, everything I say, no, all your dog is hearing is blah 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 blah. Why the fuck are you talking to me? Because not one command has come over that from that owner. So the dog turns off the same as everybody else will turn off to unnecessary comms. Because your brain can't process it and fly the aircraft. If your wingman is number 2, what should be the response from the wingman if the flight lead puts something out?
2.
Yeah, so we all know it. What does fence in mean? Should we have lights on?
Nope. Fence in is getting combat ready. Get your airframe ready to fight.
Radar on, lights off, set for combat, air to air.
Exactly. If once you've taken off, in a lot of the places I've been, I'm not a real pilot, but from people I've spoken to, if you're in a hostile zone or heading for a mission, then everything, once you're above Angels 10, your collision, your nav lights, your form lights should be off, or if it's really, really dark, your form lights are on extremely low so that your wingman can see you if he's having to use night viz. Please, anybody correct me if I'm wrong.
No.
Right. So I will be the light police. I will be the form light police. But it's a case of if we get into a pattern, it's muscle memory. You get to Angels 10, the flight lead, you should already be in a climb to your pattern or your route. Stay points will be put in, and stay points will start being adhered to in missions. That way you know where you're supposed to be. You'll know what time you're supposed to be on target as well, and the speed that you should be going to reach that target at that time. Because when I make a mission, I try and make sure that all the speeds are in there so that you can TOT at the right time. Now, I sound, and I hate to use the word, a bit Nazi or Stasi or whatever you want to call it, but last week we had some really good teamwork and we had some things that didn't work. So let's take away the good stuff and let's try and get better. We want new people in, so we've got to be able to show how to show them to do it properly. So standard airports, whoever's flight lead, it's on your head that you do an overhead brake at the right altitudes, because if we have a crash on an airport, it's on the flight lead, especially if there's an air-to-air collision. We did start it, didn't we, previously? I think I've scared everybody off. We did start doing proper airport approaches and getting in the pattern at 5 miles out.
Yep.
When you watch the other squadrons do it, and you watch other YouTube channels and people that are flying this semi-seriously, we are not a milsim. We are a group of people who are trying to fly this. But if we try and set ourselves a minimum standard to achieve, then when we ask somebody to do a flight check, and we're testing somebody, and they can do it better than some of our routine pilots, surely that's a little bit embarrassing for some of us. I think I've put everybody to sleep.
No, we're awake. Just scared.
We're listening.
If there's a need for a verbal acknowledgement, yes.
Yep. Well, unfortunately, I can't do what I used to do with all my other people that I work with, is if you understand what I say, nod your head, because then you don't drown everybody else out, and it's called active listening, but I can't see your heads.
Nods head.
Nods head, yeah.
Conan nodding head.
Nods head.
Does everybody think this is sensible?
Nods head.
Nods
Not head.
Nods head.
Wonderful.
No head.
Conan, can I take off?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, hold on.
I just want us to be able to have more fun together.
Nods head.
Wonderful.
Nods head.
You can just say yes now. You really can just say yes. Did we just lose somebody, or did who?
I think it was Spider.
No,
No,
Spider's
Spider.
still here.
He's still here.
Oh,
Yeah, Spider's here.
Blasty left.
Oh, Blasty.
Bye,
Yeah, oh
Blasty.
yeah, he had a time scale. Yeah. All I would like is the squadron to come back up to where we were and have it so that we can routinely go, and if we want to have fun and kick ass on a server, be able to do it without wondering whether the person on your wing is capable. Just have confidence in each other and, where possible, help each other. That's literally all I'm looking for, is just to help each other, and let's try and get a minimum standard that we ask people to achieve when they come to us, and try and do it. And occasionally, I think it would be a good idea. Most people have got rotary aircraft, haven't they?
Yep.
Nods head.
Nods head.
Nods
Wonderful.
head.
Yes. Okay.
I'm making that a joke. You can't
Yes,
stop
I know, I love it. Yeah, you're gonna put a little cameo in somewhere on your clip of nodding head dog. What you want to do is get one of those noddy dogs and put it in there. Kai's yes, and then just nod the dog.
All right,
With
I
the head on the
or I
spring.
could just do.
Yep,
That
okay,
too.
he's been looking for that, yeah. He's too
Nut,
bloody
nut,
good.
nut, nut.
No. I want to have a laugh, I want to have fun, and I want people to be invigorated, or if something's not quite right, go away and actually try and get it better. I've been practicing as much as I can to get time back on my sticks because I've been nearly 4 months off them. So I am very, very rusty. I've got very few keybinds. I'm freely admitting that I am not up to quality on my flight.
Well, Kai, it got worse. They reset a bunch of keybinds anyway in the last update.
Oh, for pity's sake.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah. But I literally just... I want us to be able to complete a mission without worrying about somebody getting shot down and single airframes taking off. We tried to input this in the past.
This is some blown out tires.
We're going to stick to the basic airframes, and we're not having dissimilar airframes flying together that can't data link, that can't information share, that can't radio share. It's pointless. And we all need to be reasonably proficient in something like a 25T, because if we get somebody turn up who hasn't got a decent air-to-ground module yet, they can still jump in a 25T and somebody can show them what to do. Yeah. So they can at least do seed, etc. People have any problems with that?
No.
I just have to remember how to fly.
I mean, many a time I've jumped in a 25T to do a 2-ship, because it used to be mandatory in the Sluggers that it was a minimum of a 2-ship to go out on anything. And I know at the moment there are lots of new modules popping up, but we need to keep... Everybody needs to be at least comfortably current with an advanced module or the 25T to take part in the mission. And if that means you've got to transfer to something like an A10, because there's quite a few people that can do A10s, I'm not routinely going to put 14s in air-to-ground missions. Air-to-air missions, 14's a lovely aircraft, but unless you've got a decent Rio and there's 2 of you, I'm not putting one in the air because there's no point.
And on top of that, it takes 4 people.
Exactly. So we lose 2 airframes. We should be able to fly. Most of us have got something like the 18. I'm not current in it. 16. A10. Most of us, if we need to do a cap and a ground attack, we've got the bare minimum there. Every now and then, I think it's going to be good to switch up and have a fun night doing head-to-head in aggressor style. So a couple of people in 27s or 33s against 18s. So we can switch it up. If we're doing basic training of learning to avoid a head-on missile, which should be absolute bare basics, then we've got to be able to do it and show other people how to do it. Now, I'm going to try and get on more and fly more and do more and put some missions together now I've got everything set up. So we'll do some simple air-to-ground with some cap thrown in. And it's going to be a case of you only go for the cap if it's a threat to the strike. Seed will be taken out. I'm not going to put TORs on SA3s and all the rest of it for now, because it makes it next to impossible with a sim. We'll get the standard SA sites and you can put seed on them. Everybody happy? Or does anybody want to add or comment?
I'm good on my end.
No, I'm good.
I would like to make a suggestion. Instead of doing laps around the airfield, how about you force them to do air-to-air refueling?
Right,
100
okay,
pounds
then,
for each second.
And I second that because I think we need to practice that 'Cause
Yeah.
I think one at least one airframe you need to be able to air-to-air refuel in.
Yes, I do
Also,
agree.
when was the last time we did pitching deck?
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Mariana's when I made it easy, medium, and absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Because we could definitely do some pitching deck again.
How many?
How many people in here know how to land on a carrier to begin with?
Probably not a lot.
I do.
I know the theory, but I'm not current anymore.
Yeah. Right. So I'm gonna start handing some tasks out for training. Anybody that has a color of what color would you define yours as, Grump, on the name tag? Like a dark blue?
Maybe, yeah, just like straight blue.
Blue,
Maybe
purple.
dark blue.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically wing command staff and flyer, you all should be able to teach. Because
Okay.
we've got a review officer which is above a training officer. So I'm also going to split some things up and ask people to put basic things together and give basic. Everybody know the difference between critique and criticism.
Yes.
Okay, anybody not know the difference?
Uncertain, Doxy.
Right. Critique is constructive, where you don't bawl at somebody and tell them how shit they are and they should have done this. You explain to them that this particular element of the flight wasn't correct. The way you can do it is, if you're not sure, are you okay with this? Are you okay with that? Do you feel you need some practice on this? If they come back and say yes, you say, right, I'll help you. That's critique. Criticism is just bawling at somebody with absolutely no positives. And if you're not sure, PBP. Papa, Bravo, Papa. Praise, bollock, praise. You start them with a good point, you finish them with a good point, but you put some shit in the sandwich.
Yeah, sandwich method.
But it doesn't leave somebody completely deflated at the end of it.
Yeah.
I think this squadron used to have huge numbers, and I think we can get them back up there. It's been a lifesaver for me to be able to come back here after everything I've just gone through and know that I've still got a family here that I can come and I can look forward to my Sunday night. I mean, I've had a lot of lovely messages from squadron members during what I'm currently going through, and I don't know many other groups that would be quite like that. I tried to keep a lot of us positive through COVID, along with Reros, Goblin, Spider, and others that could get on and spend some time to make sure that there was, when everything hit the fan, we tried to be there for each other, to give each other as much moral support as we could. Now, I know COVID hasn't gone away, but it's not quite as, they say, severe, but it is, but we won't go there. But it's just a case of, let's make this a family environment again that is positive for people. And if anybody wants to laugh at Doxy, I've just turned the SA3 site back on at Sakumi.
Thank you very
Very
much.
friendly.
That's exactly what I wanted, actually.
Well, you've got it. I would just like to come back to having fun and putting as much in as other people and helping other people as much as we used to. Now, I know we've got people in America that this is dinner time, and we've got people in Romania that this is way past my bedtime.
Kai,
Yes.
could I have like a quick private word with you in a moment? Should only take like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
After
by all
is done.
means.
Good.
Yep,
Same
by all
for me
means.
with Conan.
Okay, I'm gonna cut it here, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll be around next Friday for probably.
Check room. Okay, actually, go to the cry room.
Okay, I think they're talking to them. All right, yep, I'm gonna cut it here.
Drag us away.
And I'll be back for Friday
Wherever you
for
want,
Carrier
just
Command
the
2.
place where we
So I hope you all enjoy, and I will see you Friday.